Hi everyone, and welcome to another brand new episode of NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection Winter Fun. I'm Keisha Grant, and I'm an evening news anchor here at NBC Connecticut. We have so much to talk about and show you in the next half hour, including learning more about the athletes of Special Olympics Connecticut, how to make your own snowstorm in a jar with a few common materials you probably already have at home. And we're going to meet up with NBC Connecticut Chief Meteorologist Ryan Hanrahan and Snow Monster sidekick Freya to learn all about winter. Plus, stay tuned for your chance to score a family 4-pack of passes to ski Sundown with equipment rentals included. But first, sports reporter Gabrielle Lucivero is about to take you to Lake Placid, New York for a breathtaking view. Let's get started, and you'll see what I mean.
This is an NBC Connecticut Kids Connection special presentation. Winter Fun, proudly brought to you by ACES.
Hey kids, it's sports reporter Gabrielle Lucivero. It's wintertime, and that means when snow's on the ground, we're outside skating, sledding, and just having fun. But how about we check out something a bit more extreme? I had the chance to check out a giant ski jump, and I thought maybe you all would want to check it out too. There's two world-class jumps on site. The smaller one, 90 meters. The bigger one, 120 meters. And if you're having a hard time wrapping your head around that height, don't worry, I am too. So for reference, I'm 5'2". That is 76 of me. All I want to do, I'm gonna run into so many things. All I want to do is look up.
Eddie the Eagle popped in one day. So he'd never jumped, so we set him up with one of our coaches and who worked with him. We gave him equipment, and so that's how he got his start.
We just got 2 floors here. 1 and 2. And 2, 26 stories up. You afraid of heights?
I hate heights.
Do you really?
Yeah.
He hates heights. I love this. Here we go, we're gonna see it. I can't wait for this view. It's like, wait, this is just incredible. And then imagine you stand up here and you're ready to launch yourself down at speeds of 60 miles per hour. We can't even see where they land.
If you stick your hand out of a car window going 60 miles an hour, you feel the air pressure there. And the skis are gigantic.
When the jump was first built in 1920, they used the hillside as a jump surface. Now, the Olympic Regional Development Authority just completed a $26 million upgrade. That included making the hills usable year-round. That's the only site in North America with that capability.
You can go just as far, just as fast, just as safely in the summer as the winter.
To see 26 stories in the mountains, it's when you're driving down the road and you see these giant towers, it's like you know that you've arrived in Lake Placid.
Hi everyone, NBC Connecticut sports reporter Matt Finkel here, and one of my favorite events to cover is the Special Olympics. It brings out the best in the athletes, coaches, and volunteers, focusing on learning new skills, teamwork, inclusion, and of course, competition. Special Olympics Connecticut is getting ready for the Winter Games, and we spoke to some of the athletes who are preparing for this year's event.
Winter in Connecticut means it's time to hit the slopes.
Yeah, my dad signed me up for skiing when I was out of high school.
Special Olympics Connecticut offers athletic training for people with special needs or intellectual disabilities.
But I really enjoy it because you get a lot of good exercise, and you get to meet people on the chairlifts. You go down the hill and kind of do your thing.
I've been doing this very many years, and and it helped me out really great.
I was an avid skier, and I have a child and got a diagnosis of autism, so I said, what am I going to do now? So I taught him how to ski, and he comes out with us. He skis everywhere with us.
It's not just winter sports. Special Olympics offers all kinds of activities year-round. The athletes look forward to their weekly practices and the opportunity to show what they can do.
competing is fun, but overall it's just fun just to get out there, just to do something and get some fresh air.
I think the best part is just seeing the parents, enjoying watching their kids out participating in the snow sport.
Special Olympics Connecticut has created an inclusive environment where everyone feels like family.
There's really no sense of urgency in the way that he skis, but he just loves getting out there and loves being part of it, loves the crowds because there's always a nice crowd there cheering along.
The pandemic has interrupted some of the activities, but Special Olympics Connecticut offered virtual events, and they're looking forward to this year's in-person Winter Games in late February.
Actually, it's really the only place now that they're out of school, so it's extremely important, and we look forward to every season. We've developed a lot of friendships through it, and it's really a big part of our lives, and we appreciate everything that Special Olympics does for us. I think we're just forever grateful for the whole organization.
Yeah, they do a good job. Special Olympics, they do a good job for everybody.
Coming up next, get ready for fun with science. NBC Connecticut First Alert meteorologist Rochelle J. has a super cool snowstorm experiment for you when NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection comes back in just 1 minute. Don't go away.
You're watching Kids Connection on NBC Connecticut.
Hey kids, I'm NBC Connecticut First Alert meteorologist Rochelle J, and today we are doing something fun, a winter science experiment where we're making a snowstorm in a jar. Now here's what you're going to need for this project. You'll need some water, some white washable paint, some baby oil or vegetable oil. Today we're going to use baby oil, some Alka-Seltzer tablets, and of course you'll need your jar. Now first things first, you are going to need adult supervision while you're doing this project. Let's get started. First, we're going to add 1 cup of water to the jar. All right. Then we're going to add our paint. Just drop that in. Get that all in there. Okay. And then we're going to take the baby oil, fill it up about halfway up the jar. Get that going there. Ooh. Watch out for splatters. Woo. All right, about halfway up. And then we're going to take our Alka-Seltzer one at a time and just plop it in there, and then drop the second one. Ooh, again, watch out for splatters. And then check this out. It's already starting to get going. Yeah, you can kind of see that fizzling up. You can definitely see that reaction pretty quickly once you drop those Alka-Seltzers in that jar. So what's the science behind this snowstorm in a jar? So these little tablets contain an acid and a base. When you mix that with water, it creates bubbles. Those bubbles pick up the white paint, and when it brings it up to the surface, those bubbles pop, the paint-water mixture then drops down like a snowstorm.
Hey kids, we want to see how your snowstorm in a jar turned out and how much fun you've been having this winter. Ask your parent or guardian to send in photos of what you've been up to lately, and we might share them on TV or on our social media pages. Just email them to share@nbcconnecticut.com. It's that easy. Hang on, because we're about to hit the ski slopes. Plus, you have a chance to win a family 4-pack of passes to ski Sundown, with equipment rentals included, when NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection returns.
You're watching Kids Connection on NBC Connecticut.
Today, we're hitting the slopes at Ski Sundown in New Hartford with the help of our pal, Snow Monster.
Hey kids, it's Taylor Kinsler from CT Live. Okay, picture this. You're standing on an Olympic podium, waiting to accept your first gold medal for skiing or snowboarding. It sounds crazy, right? But dreams like that start on slopes just like this. We're here at Ski Sundown, and today I'm going to teach you the basics of skiing.
And to do that, I've enlisted the help of Ski Sundown's most enthusiastic skiers.
So what are some of the drills that you were working on today? What were you working on?
My turns.
Can you show me?
For first-time skiers, like if you're starting on that hill or that hill, just do a lot of turns.
You think you can turn around him too? Come up around the blue marker?
Because that one's pretty steep and icy.
Beautiful.
So you would just have to just keep going really, really wide turns.
Who's your favorite instructor to work with?
Fred. He's teaching me how to turn.
Yeah, you want to show me what he taught you? Is he teaching you how to turn?
Yeah.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. Some of my favorite techniques are probably the pizza wedge. And then there's a good technique I like for walking up a hill. Like say someone has fallen and you need to help them up. You just, basically it's backwards pizza. So either you can do that or you can just keep walking like that.
The instructors we have this year are top-notch. They're doing fantastic and they love what they're doing.
So how old do you have to be to start skiing?
So you can truly be any age you want. I've seen 1 year old, I've seen 2, but we start our programs teaching them at 2 years old with a parent and taught lesson. So you come out with your 2-year-old and your parent or guardian will teach you both how to ski. And then we have a program for 3-year-olds called Threes on Skis, and we teach them Saturday, Sunday mornings, Wednesday mornings for half an hour. They come, have fun, and it's a blast.
When it comes to the most fun thing to do, every kid we interviewed agreed.
When I'm at the bottom, because then I can go straight and it makes me fast and I like going fast. Well, going fast?
You think you'll go fast?
Probably.
Coming down the hill is easy compared to getting back to the top. For experienced skiers, there are ski lifts, while the rest of us get to ride a conveyor belt called the magic carpet.
I would say that when they're on that part right over there, they should just go straight and then slow down and then get on the magic carpet if they want to do it then, but don't walk on it.
So we've seen a lot of kids skiing today, and I feel like they're learning pretty quickly. So how rewarding is it to be able to teach them and to watch them?
The best thing about teaching kids is watching them come out here and enjoy an outdoor activity that they may not have done before, and seeing them go down the little carpet and get to the bottom with a huge smile on their face. Can't wait to tell mom and dad what they've done. It's exciting to see.
The most fun part about skiing is that you can basically ski with anybody, with your parents, your siblings, your friends.
And you can go pretty fast.
Yeah.
Hey parents, do you want to win a day of skiing for your family? Visit NBCConnecticut.com now for your chance to win a family 4-pack, which includes 4 8-hour tickets and 4 8-hour rental vouchers.
That's right. Just go to NBCConnecticut.com/contests for your chance to win a day of fun for the whole family at Ski Sundown in New Hartford. No purchase necessary. Must be a legal resident of Connecticut and 18 or older to enter.
Enough talking. It's time to hit the slopes.
NBC and Telemundo Connecticut present Snow Monsters Classroom, featuring First Alert meteorologist Ryan Hanrahan and Snow Monsters sidekick Freya. Here's what we're learning about in today's lesson.
Ow! Hey, Freya, you're lucky I like the snow.
I do too, Mr. Ryan, but boy, is it cold out today.
Of course it is. If it wasn't cold, we wouldn't have any snow.
But does it have to be this cold? My fur is starting to freeze.
It sure does, but do you know why it gets this cold?
Snow Monster says it's because the Earth is tilted away from the sun during the winter.
And Snow Monster's right. Because the Earth is tilted, the warm rays from the sun can't reach us as much as they do in the spring, summer, and fall. But do you want to know something else?
What's that?
The Earth is actually closer to the sun during the winter.
What? No way! That's incredible! So the Earth is closer to the sun, but it's still cold?
Pretty cool, right?
It sure is, and I'm so glad it's cold so that we have snow to play in. Winters without snow are just no fun at all. What's happening, Mr. Ryan? The snow is flying everywhere. I can hardly see.
This isn't good, Freya. It looks like a blizzard.
What's that, Mr. Ryan?
A blizzard is a really powerful winter storm. And believe it or not, it doesn't have to be snowing.
What do you mean?
It's the wind, Freya, the wind. When it gusts this hard, you can barely see in front of your face. That's when you know it's a blizzard.
But Mr. Ryan, what should we do?
We've got to get inside, now!
Wow, I can't believe we got caught in a blizzard.
I know, blizzards may seem like fun, but that wind can be really, really intense. You definitely don't want to get stuck outside in the cold.
You don't have to worry about me, Mr. Ryan. I don't ever want to get caught in a blizzard again.
But it looks like the storm has passed. So what do you want to do now?
Well, there's only one thing to do. Let's get Snow Monster and build a snowman. Now that we know all about winter, we have a question for you.
That's right. Let's see just how much you've learned. During winter in Connecticut, is the Earth tilted toward or away from the sun?
I know, Mr. Ryan. The Earth is tilted away from the sun. That's why it's so cold.
That's right, Freya. Good job.
After the break, lace up and learn all about ice skating with NBC Connecticut sports reporter Gabrielle Lucivero. There's more fun still to come on NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection. We'll be right back.
Hi there, boys and girls, and welcome back to Kids Connection. My name's Gabby Lucivero, and I'm a sports reporter for NBC Connecticut. I love all types of sports, but my absolute favorite is ice skating. I've been doing it since I was 4 years old. There are two popular types of skating: figure skating, where athletes glide, jump, and spin to score points, and ice hockey, a sport where two teams put their skills and agility to the test to see who can score more goals. I've been figure skating for as long as I can remember, and professional skaters like Michelle Kwan and Surya Bonale inspired me to practice hard and eventually compete in my own competitions. So whether it's figure skating or hockey, both sports require incredible coordination, balance, and of course, practice. And today we're going to teach you the basics, so let's get onto the ice and start learning. Today, we're learning how to ice skate. But first, we gotta decide what kind of skates we're gonna use. So we're working with two different kinds of skates here. We've got figure skates and hockey skates. Can anybody spot the difference? Okay, yeah, we know the boots look different. One's white, one's black, but the biggest difference is actually in the blades. First, on figure skates, they're longer. They have this toe pick right here, and that lets skaters jump and spin. And then on hockey skates, they're shorter, they're more curved. That lets skaters go faster, change directions quicker, and get to the goal. I picked figure skates today, but both are great options. And while we lace it up, I want to take a chance to just talk about getting on the ice for the first time. The ice is slippery, it's hard, it can be a little bit scary, right? But the important thing to remember is that practice makes perfect. So take a deep breath. We're going to talk a lot about bending your knees, and I think we're ready to get started. So we're finally ready to get onto the ice, but before we do, I do want to make sure we're getting onto the ice safely, and that means being aware of your surroundings. So look left, look right, see if anybody's coming in your direction. When it's safe to go, step on the ice and get going. We're on the ice and we're almost ready to get skating, but the first thing we need to learn is how to fall down. Sounds silly, right? But we're all going to do it. So when you start to lose your balance, act like you're sitting in a chair. We all sit in chairs, right? So we sit, we sit, we sit, and when we fall down, it's just fine. So when we're on the ground, take a deep breath, and we're ready to get back up. And to do that, get onto our side, onto our knees. Gonna put both hands up in the air, step onto one foot, bring our hands down, push off that knee, stand up, and now we're ready to go. Okay, so are you all saying enough, Gabby? It's time to skate. All right, I'm with you. So here's what we're gonna do. First things first, you wanna bend those knees. However bent you think they are, bend them even more. And then you wanna look, are your shoulders over your knees? Try it with me. Do you see your shoulders over your knees? Great. And then the most important thing, make sure you're looking up. What's on the ground? Nothing cool is down there. Keep your eyes straight forward. Now we're ready to start marching. So you pick up one foot at a time, just in place. Try it in place. Then try going forward. We march, and then before you know it, you're off and skating. Once you're starting to feel comfortable with that marching and you're ready to start gliding, the best way to do that is you get your feet in a pizza shape. We all like pizza, right? And you're gonna feel like you're pushing with this part of your foot. And it just goes out kind of to the side, to the back, just like this. Well, there you have it. We've got all the basics. What kind of skates you might want to use, how to get on the ice safely, how to fall down, how to get back up, and of course, how to skate. Everything you need to know to skate safely and have a whole lot of fun.
Hi everyone, NBC Connecticut sports reporter Matt Finkel here in Cromwell at the Champions Skating Center. Southington boys hockey practice going on behind me. It's that time of year. Hockey season is back, and hockey is such a fun sport for kids to get out and try, learn something new, get on the ice. And we're going to talk to some of these players to find out what it takes to play at this level.
Watch Matt's full hockey report exclusively online right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Mike Heideck, evening news anchor here at NBC Connecticut. We hope you enjoyed our special episode of NBC Connecticut Kids Connection Winter Fun, and that you learned something new along the way too. Everything you just saw can be found on our website, nbcconnecticut.com/kidsconnection, and on our YouTube channel. Plus, you can also find us on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV, and of course, the NBC Connecticut app. So just grab an adult and you can watch this show again or explore other great Kids Connection videos and activities. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the Winter Olympics excitement right here on NBC Connecticut. Go Team USA!
Thanks for watching Kids Connection.